I'm Katie Redd. I'm the Interim Program Director for Prevention and Outreach. Before that role, I was the Mental Health Promotion Coordinator. So I think students at UT, there's kind of an up and down, an ebb and flow of stress throughout the semester. We do find that this time of the year is particularly stressful for them as they're coming to their final exam period and doing final projects and final papers, and there's a lot riding on this for many of them, that the stakes are higher than they have been for the rest of the semester. We find that students throughout the semester and throughout their academic career frequently are not able to make the healthiest choices that they'd like to make, just because they are stressed and they have a lot going on and they're being pulled in a million different directions. So when students start to notice that they're getting butterflies, or they're throwing up, or they're not sleeping, or they're lashing out at their roommates or their family, those might be the signs that they are tipping over into the distress area. We do need some stress in our life, but we also need to spend some time at the bottom of the continuum. This is what breaks are for. This is what vacations are for, and it's important that we all get time in our lives where we have low level of stress and low expectations of performance. If we spend too much time on the distress end of the curve, there's certainly some mental and physical health damages that can occur. Certainly relationships can start to break down, but we see some physical health effects of that as well. So, an inability to sleep, maybe too much anxiety.
I feel stressed out, but also kind of ready to get it over with. I'm ready for winter break to start, so I'm just kind of ready to get it done with. Probably stay up later and wake up earlier to get more hours of studying in.
Freshman year, I think for one of my finals, I know I stayed up, definitely did an all-nighter for an OChem final. It definitely wasn't good because when I came back, I just crashed.
Yeah, I do lose a lot of sleep. Actually, yesterday was the first day I slept in my bed because I just had a lot of stuff going on.
I'm working pretty much all day, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday next week, so I will definitely be not sleeping quite enough. And when I get stressed out, I tend to skip meals, so I will definitely be skipping a few meals.
I haven't eaten breakfast today, but I have my grande coffee and a bottle of water, and I don't really plan on eating until dinner. So.
One of the things that we try to promote, particularly when we're giving stress management workshops, are what I sort of think of as the trifecta of healthy behaviors, and that's getting enough sleep, so 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night. We talk about eating well, eating consistently, and eating healthy meals. So, not skipping breakfast, but eating something protein-rich breakfast, and getting something for lunch and getting something for dinner, so that you're not feeling sluggish and you're not depending on caffeine to get you through. And then we also talk about exercise. And exercise is, we often know and talk about the physical health benefits of exercise, but it turns out exercise is really good for our mental health as well. So exercising releases endorphins, which makes us feel better, so people who exercise are less likely to be stressed and depressed and anxious. The university unions every semester does Chill Fest, which is a 4-hour event at the end of the semester where students can come and pet dogs. It's really interesting, but in my experience, that's one of the thing that students really like the most is petting the dogs.
3 papers, 2 finals, only one of which is in English. Really stressed right now. That's definitely why I came to see the dogs. Any interaction with cute animals, especially dogs, helps me at least to unstress.
So they have therapy dogs who will come out, and they have bubble wrap popping and coloring. And
Hi, I'm Kaylee White. I am a member of E&E Recreation. We host Chill Fest each year to let the students just, chill out. We have a variety of things to just let them mellow out. We have bubble wrap, and we have the albino squirrel for them to get eggs. We have massages, and we have origami. We just have things to help de-stress.
At UT Austin and at many other universities, most other universities around the United States, what you'll find is a culture of stress, perfectionism, high levels of performance that can be almost debilitating. And that I think in many ways, in order to take care of yourself, in order to do all of the things that we've talked about in terms of getting enough sleep and eating right and doing all of those things, getting enough exercise, in some ways you almost have to go against the grain. You kind of have to be willing to say, I'm doing something different because this is what's good for me, and therefore it's also good for other people around me, because when I'm my best self, I can be my best self for other people. So I would encourage people to think about stress management in that way, that this is almost going against the grain, that this is going against the norm. It's taking a step back from our culture of busyness and saying, I'm going to do something different, and I'm going to do something for myself because I'm worth it and it's important.